Hey, what's up? It's your boy Tony. Hope y'all doing well. I'm at work right now. Thought I'd make a little bit a video on the Wim Hof breath. Yeah. Now I'm not sure if I am a special fucking individual or something, but what happens with me is absolutely fucking crazy, dude. Now I have been doing this for a long time. I've been doing this off and on for at least I think almost 4 years now, something like that. And it's always intense as fuck. You. Um, what happens for me? I get really intense visions. Yeah. I have seen like videos where he talks about tapping into your DMT. I think. I hope. I really don't know, but I think that's what's going on. But for some reason, I always get to see ETs and shit. Yeah. This does not happen like right off the bat, like the first session. Um, but it is definitely a thing for me. And yeah, that's not the only thing that I see. I actually documented it. I made like drawings and stuff. It doesn't do justice, but um, yeah, just want to know if anybody else has that going on. Maybe I'll do a video in the future showing you guys that. Maybe I have done that in the past. I do not know. But yeah, the Wim Hof breath. I don't do that every day because it is pretty intense. And me being me, I always tend to push really far. Um, and it got me a little bit trouble. About 6 months ago, I was doing it at work during my lunch, and I actually fainted 2 times in the same week. Yeah, I. I got right back up, but the first time when I fainted, I was super lucky because there was a bucket full of sand next to me, and I fell off the chair, and my head just missed the bucket. That might have ended, yeah, hospital and shit. And I was like, ooh, okay, okay. But I'm not sure if it's the real Wim Hof technique. Probably not. It's probably a mix of the Wim Hof and the breath of fire. Yeah, breath of fire. I don't use my nose. I breathing through my mouth, like as deep as I can in and out. You know how it goes. And then when you feel once enough, you breathe out all the air, and then I sit there until I get the feeling that I'm gonna suffocate. And when I do that, when I have that going on, I suck in as much as I can, as fast as I can. And then it's like, for me anyway, um, it's almost like a drug, really. It only lasts for like 15, 20 seconds, but it's blasting off into space, dude. it's I've never done any opium, but I think that's how it feels. I do not know, but it's really intense. And when I'm in the dark or covered my eyes, I see all kinds of shit. I'm talking like ETs staring at me, spaceships, portals. I just say that patterns, the typical psychedelic stuff, colors, all kinds of shit, and then it faints away when the feeling faints away. And also, what I've noticed, the first session that I do of that, what I just explained to you, I typically don't see a whole bunch. No, um, just a little bit, and the feeling is also not super intense. But the deeper I go, the deeper I go into the sessions, like the second session is more intense. The third session is where it gets really on the visions and the feeling. It really starts to um, get crazy. I mean, like cray. That's probably subjective. I do not know that for sure. That's why I'm doing this video. I like to know if anybody else has this. Um, Now, what I have done in the past, about 4 months ago, I think, I joined a Facebook group of Wim Hof, and I actually asked a bunch of people. I made a few posts with the drawings that I mentioned in this video. Take pictures of it and ask people like, "Hey, do y'all have this? Do y'all see this stuff?" Nobody seen it. I mean, like, what the fuck? Am I alone in this? I'm like, wow. Maybe I am. Now I have been, I'm not going to say a contactee, but I have had some shit going on in the past, ET related. It might be related to that. I do not know, but it could have something to do with it. Yeah. Yeah. So it may also be that I'm going too deep. Also, one thing with the Wim Hof, the way he explains it, he always says like, "Yeah, you gotta, well, you can lay down, right?" I do not do that. I sit up and I don't even lean back into his seat because it feels it holds me back of expanding my rib cage, uh, getting in as much air as possible. Maybe I'm doing it too hard. I do not know. Could be. So, yeah. Yeah. It is amazing, though. To me, it's very cool. Um, but I don't do it every day because it's very. It's almost like a chore. It's definitely a chore. Um, it does make me feel better though because when I do it at work, it's usually when I'm feeling mentally pretty bad, and when I come out of it, when I've done it, my consciousness is totally different. Yeah, that's something I noticed. So that's a good thing, I guess, right? Yeah. Doesn't last long though. Uh, I'd say it lasts about an hour and a half. When I'm feeling better, and then it starts creeping in again. So yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, I would like to know if anybody else has these um, visions. You. Uh, are these real? I have no idea. Um, like I said before, you're tapping into your own DMT, right? It's all locked in your head. Um, if you know anything about Terence McKenna, um, he talks about DMT. Well, not like the DMT locked in Sadia, but the DMT smoking it. I never done that. But he's like, yeah, I was seeing these elf alien entities, and they're doing all kinds of stuff, and do. It kind of reminds me of that. It really does. Yeah. So the most recent experience that I had was really cool. It was like I was sitting in my car here and doing the breathing, and this was a few days ago. And first session, just see some colors, see some rainbow shits. Second session, see some more of those, some more patterns. Third session, I start seeing ET faces right up in my face, and I told him like, "I see you." I was thinking that, right? I see you. Just when I do that, um, all of a sudden I see a cigar-shaped mothership with a plan behind it. I'm like, holy fuck, dude. Damn, that's some crazy ass shit. So I was like, whoo. I got home and told my wife and tried to explain it. I told her like, hey, I seen the cigar shape. Blah, 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 blah. Let me draw it for you. And I just take a random ass paper and start drawing it. Now the random ass paper was actually a remote viewing. How do you say that? Task for her to remote view, because a year earlier I went outside at night and I had this really creepy feeling that I was almost certain that it was ETs, right? But I didn't know for sure, and she wanted to remote view, and therefore I wrote down remote viewing, and but she never did it. I never even gave it to her, so I was just had the paper on my desk and drew the drawing on there without even realizing that I was drawing it on a remote viewing task. Um, yeah, I think I remote viewed myself. Yeah, well, that session. Anyway, yeah, it was such a um, how do you say that? I'm losing the word here. I'm losing the word. What is it again? Not a coincidence. Synchronicity. That's it. It was such a sync. It blew my mind. It blew my wife's mind as well. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, let me know if you got any other any any experiences like that. I would really love to know, or because I'm really, it's like one of the biggest mysteries to me. Um, yeah, it's not that I want to see these things. Not really. It used to freak me out really bad. Now, um, not in the sense of, see that? How to make DMT. Yeah. Not in the sense of, yeah, when I'm doing it, it doesn't freak me out. But back then, when it would freak me out, I was not doing a Wim Hof deal. That was not even a thing back then. That was just almost a constant for like, I don't know, I was freaking out. I probably would have killed myself if that would have continued, but I was just in absolute terror mode. So, yeah, that's a whole different story. I have it on my channel. I'll probably retell it again in the future because nobody watches my shit. So, yeah, yeah, pretty wild shit. Um, so I'd say I'm an experiencer when it comes to the ET realm. Yeah. So, hi, let me know. Do like and sub, comment on this. Would be very much appreciated. Yeah, yeah, let me know. Let me know. I love to hear your fucking breeding stories. Yeah. Um, because in the Facebook group, a lot of people saw it, a lot of people commented, and none of them said anything. It was very bizarre. I'm like, are you guys even doing it or doing it right or what the fuck? It's like, how? It made me feel very lonely, and I think I left the group. Yeah. Yeah, and the group was mainly chicks getting in bathing suits and um, getting into ice cold water for views and likes. You know how a lot of women are. So, well, that's it. I am out, man. Y'all.